dog, you put it in there. Yeah.
We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Tonight, we reach the unofficial midway point of the season with a good Monday night battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Inching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Play fake here on 1st down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Off the play fake. Slater. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They bring a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off play action. Slater. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot. And they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught by OBJ. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I will see Morgan trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down. Lamar Jackson, for all the talents of escaping pressure that he possesses, he was helpless to do much of anything there. He had no chance. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That goes for a gain of 31. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson now. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. That's good for 28 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Jackson. Out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Baron Browning. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Eagles. There he goes left side. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
Oh, man.
Footing likely
I'll
going to be
let that
an issue all night
motherfucker
here
go.
on a rainy night, but this one is good. These two teams all tied.
It's raining out there. Baby, I love you. Nothing.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
What you laughing at? What time y'all put it on?
I think 6 something.
And that last possession, really a gut punch.
I'm trying to copy what the low temperature. I should have kept it at high. I need to
and you're watching the back of a
double
defender's
my
jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
Yeah.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You
Man, my
just gotta regroup
sister
and
is,
start putting
you
another
and my
drive
sister
together. That's all you can do.
busting at her. He irritates me. I don't like him. A lot of stuff.
Your sister who?
My older sister husband. When he hungry, he act stupid.
What he be doing?
He act real stupid. He'll be like, I'm hungry, man. I'm like, he'll keep saying it, and he's like, man, I need something to eat now. Let's go. Like he do that. Like,
possession of the
I'm
football.
hungry. Like, we get hungry, he act real
the chains,
stupid,
trying to get it all
man.
back in one play.
First,
Didn't it feel
he
like
came down,
working his way into
and
a
they came to my
3-and-out
dad's house.
You're behind.
But she wanted to stop by.
Get it back one pitch at a time.
Stop by
In
the
this case, they
field.
tried to get it back right away.
And was asking if he wanted to get something
He
to
hits
eat
his
with
target
them.
line.
He's like, it don't even matter. I'm hungry. I ain't worried about no.
Touchdown number
That's
7.
funny.
And then Permanent like
And the
him. I
Eagles
said,
have taken the
he's like,
lead.
I'm the one that's hungry. I don't give a damn about nobody else being hungry.
Oh, he was serious?
Yeah.
And that makes
Stupid
the score
ass, old
14 to
short,
7.
chubby ass.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, like he was outside in the grass. He wouldn't even come in the house. He didn't even come in the house. Like, it was like, it's nigga. Because we ain't seen my sister for so long. He out there at the bottom of the steps in the grass having a fit, just doing all kinds of stuff with his arms and legs. Like, come home. Like, I don't, like, acting.
Out there set ready
So
for
he
the
got
next
down
drive.
in the
Washington
grass.
offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight
Like, man,
touchdowns to
she's
fall
like,
behind
calm
that
down. Like,
Yeah, but
he's
no
like,
cause for
I'm
discouragement
hungry
here.
now.
They've fallen
She like, you know, my
behind, but
sister
haven't
want,
improved
it don't matter if they want to come
So that
down.
was the formula that got them down there the first time. Get back to something close to that.
Then when they
Maybe
stayed
just
with
get
us,
tied
he was
up.
acting like that. So we had, he said he wanted some Jamaican food.
Mm-hmm.
So Kermit had got home, we went to this
The
place,
last run
and
got a
got some
couple.
food
Here's
in the
second and
Jamaican
8.
spot. Then he went crazy. Then our older sister cooked the dinner one night. When I said that shit was, I don't know what it was. It's like she put sugar in everything. I can't remember. But she put
Alex
sugar
Jackson
in everything that
going
she
for
cooked.
Metcalf on the
From
deep
when I
ball.
hear her talk to me.
That's caught at the
Everything put
25.
sugar in.
Yeah.
A lot of southerners do that. You know, they put sugar in their greens. They put it in their,
DK Metcalf.
like the black eyed peas and stuff. I noticed it tastes a little different. I'm like, somebody must put sugar in it.
Quickly here as they are in for
Yeah, I
six.
think people do be doing that.
People put sugar in their spaghetti.
Coup able to connect
Put
on
sugar
the
in a
extra
lot of stuff,
point.
and a lot of stuff we eat, and they got sugar in it, and it tastes, and we like it, but we don't realize it got sugar in it. I think when I know it got sugar in it, I get turned off like
Sends this one away.
spaghetti and bean. I mean, I'm calling spaghetti and cheese.
And they will not get a chance to return
Sugar
this
and
one as
beans,
it's through the end
it's like,
zone for a
don't tell me to
touchback.
put it in there.
Yeah.
Sugar and spaghetti,
The Eagles
sugar and
offense set
chili.
to
Some
begin
people
their
put
next
sugar in their
drive.
chili.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything in the coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Off the play fake, Slater. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they work this well field across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Carmen don't know nobody cheating. She don't even want to know her address.
Because it's evident right there. It looks like a simple pitching catch.
Like try to come to the house and pick up the seat from me, so I want to drive out of work for that. I want to drop it off. Carmen said she'll drop it off. She don't want to
able to take it across midfield.
I'm like, he already got a fucking address on my check.
It's a 6-yard gain on the
like, no, I don't care. I don't want him meet you up the street over here. I don't want him over here.
Preceded it, but still. Gotta like
but I was surprised when he'll come to the house
pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still.
That was surprised.
Each and every time, won't you?
Yeah. No need to snow and stuff. Nobody will come to work. We were like, I'll come pick you up.
With 1 yard to go.
Like, hell no. Stay at home.
They didn't get out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try to keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Yeah, he had a field here all ball
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches
a mere ball hitter?
Oh, I'm
about to say.
He is losing hair like up here.
Yeah.
And then he got like 5 strands of hair.
Oh, yeah, that had the Indian folk. Hey.
He just be covering it out. Like, nigga, go ahead and cut it off. Like, nah.
His 7th rushing touchdown.
It'd be crazy if they'll get a ball hit and get a tattoo on the side of their head going around.
His wife named
Nilifer.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 21-14. Boswell now kicking away for the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Everybody got a regular name. This motherfucking name, Nilifer. Everybody else got 4 and 5 letters in their name.
Nilifer.
That what he be calling her? He ain't got no nickname for her?
Or he just say my wife.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, they just let the dude get to the outside. Yeah, like, they just... Nah, that's me. He ran the ball on me. Like, the dude, I thought... I ain't even click on nobody because I thought they was going to do it. They just down said, be my guest. They just fucking ran to the outside.
And we've got a tie game here, a back and forth first half.
Hey. And nobody damn been able to run the ball on me. That was my fault. I should never call it.
A good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Cooking. I looked in the stove and everything when I got here.
The Eagles offense set to begin the next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Ice cream in there, the salad. I just put the lettuce in the thing.
And guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically,
yeah.
But they picked them down strawberries and apples, so no telling.
Hopefully that'll be good.
I was looking at the Walmart reviews and they are like, none of them pick out y'all.
To the 29, a gain of 4.
Yeah.
They're right.
4 yards to gain, and it'll bring up
like, there's some grapefruit in there.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go.
The 2 grapefruit leftovers that I bought, like, last week?
The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. Off play action. Slater. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He got 29 yards that time.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that truck.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 36 yards.
Damn, way better than I can.
Chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal.
Oh, hell no.
As long as the air attack is getting them down here, but now where you start to lean on that running game.
That's
Yeah.
Good pickup there on first and goal.
I like that.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Maybe the next one. I put some in a little bowl, so I'm a firm probably want some. Take some.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home.
Yeah.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Trying to run it with Patterson. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on third down. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on fourth down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have, because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on fourth down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with
I definitely don't remember
Yeah,
that.
remember I said, I
PAT,
can't
that's
remember.
number one.
They had
Field
got
goal
me
you'll
the
take, punt,
I don't
you
know.
really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field
that's
goal
it.
and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Don't go pick him up. His ass can come here. His whole family was there. Like, his whole family was at his house celebrating, I guess, their house and celebrating. Was it around? Was it Super Bowl?
Out there
recently?
set ready for this next drive,
Yeah.
the Washington
And,
offense.
his
And with
family was
time
there.
quickly fading
So,
here in the second
he
quarter,
pulled
not
up
sure
to the
how
house
aggressively,
and all
offensively
those
they want to play
cards
this.
out there.
I think we'll find out just
Because
how
I
much they
told them
trust their
today
guys in this
not to go
situation
pick
if they decide to take a shot.
I told us
Washington
they
now
said
gonna use
it
the
was like
first of
so
their 3
many cards
timeouts,
out there in
as
his
it'll come with
house.
15 seconds to
He
play
couldn't
in the
tell
first
nobody.
half.
She said, I told
Sacks,
you.
a growing
He said
theme in
nobody
this
bring
first
him to
half.
work.
This is
So he
second
had to
and
go
long.
all the way out there, pick him up,
Another
and then
try
take
after
him
the
to work.
first down
And
sack.
like, he said,
Jackson,
he's
he
about
finds his man
15,
complete.
20 cards out there in his yard.
Now in timeouts
Yeah.
they're good for, and they'll
Come
get it
from out
with
of
10
town,
seconds to
get
go before halftime.
Yeah.
And now with that
Yeah,
completion,
yeah,
he's
some
north of
people won't
200
take
yards
him
here in
away.
the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best. As that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime
Well, it sound like
Report.
shit. Think we finna be sleep. Okay, so down had me knocked out.
I cannot remember the recipe, but I used to make my
And
own
we welcome you
pancake
back
mix.
now
I think I used to
alongside
use
Charles
the
Davis
oatmeal,
operating gun, getting
put
set for quarter number 3 here.
And then
Forecast calling for more of the
bananas.
same. The rain set to
I think
continue as we
vanilla
are
extract.
underway in the second half.
or either
Fielded
honey,
just outside
and I
the
used to
goal
put
line.
it in the blender. And
Yeah.
it used to taste good, and I can't remember what else I used to put in there. And the pancakes was good as hell.
Oh, that would be a experiment.
A while ago, I'm like, dang, these are good.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
As
this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Off the play fake. Slater. He completes it to Beckham. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A gain there of 21 yards. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Off play action. Slater. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. But a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On 2nd down, a run from Patterson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun. Slater. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Odell Beckham, 63 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
But it'll still be good. They'll make it work. Smashed potatoes.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
To try again after the sack, Jackson. A quick target here, complete to
there's somebody in the
Metcalf.
middle. That
was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Throwing to start the drive. Slater. Wilson's got it complete. Down inside the 10. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 32 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
You good, bro? What you thinking about?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Don't leave me to cut no food. Then you don't heard a loud pop, then the whole kitchen be done explode. Well, what the hell is this nigga in there doing?
I cut that fan in there too. I'm like, I cut that on. I'm like, in case.
They're set ready for this next drive. The Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
13.
Here's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Back to throw. Slater. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Kyle Pitts, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Your neck gonna be hurting.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 24. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I think I'd like to bomb for this goddamn beans to be down Christmas. No.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would slow down. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this one too low.
The struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They go play action with Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here's Tressway now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Well, get the hell out of here.
54 yards, well struck. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Slater. He finds Corey Davis. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Slater. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete for their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete. It's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyler Lockett with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Boswell good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out there set ready for this next drive.
No, don't run the ball.
Offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Washington on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Jackson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 125 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Jackson. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it.
Yeah, somebody playing
that
stuff.
First down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Chaz Surratt in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about it.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point now by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And this is going to be a Commanders' 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss.
Damn.
One of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
I ain't gonna lie, yoga boy. You need to get you some damn offensive line.
In this game, offensive line unable to
You
keep
need the offensive line, boy.
Facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
My team was
Reasons
trash.
they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Boswell for the extra point.
Yeah, you need offensive line,
This one was
bro.
over a while ago as they just add on.
You get an O-line, and you got Metcalf, bro. That should be cheating.
Boswell now to kick it away.
You just don't got time to really just throw the ball like that.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
for a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it. Because you're not going to want
the boys on this bitch ass, boy.
Who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete.
Yeah, that nigga Metcalf is crazy, man.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.